So in Korea, the potatoes come with dirt on them, and I am not going to make shepherd's pie today. Probably tomorrow, because now I gotta scrub all of those things like really well. All right, so today after work, I fell asleep on the bus and missed my bus stop by like a few, several. But I found an alternative route to the grocery store anyway. And while I was there, I was like, wow, I'm really hungry because now it's been what, 5 hours since my lunchtime. But let's rewind to breakfast, okay? So breakfast, I had 3 boiled eggs, and I also prepared a blended juice, so that way I could have that instead of coffee today, because there's a lot of sugar. So I think it's better to start with that kind of fruit smoothie at the beginning of the day, right? So it was like banana, blueberries, strawberries, pineapple with orange juice, and then I put in some chia seeds and flax seeds. So overall, a lot of vitamins, but also a lot of sugar, right? Um, but still, I had my 3 boiled eggs, and then I took that fruit smoothie with me to work. And for lunch, I totally forgot to take my rice to work like an idiot. Totally forgot. So I bought a chicken cranberry sandwich from a cafe, and that was like almost 600 calories. I'm not really sure how many calories my breakfast was, but maybe 400-500. So I want to say, like, by the time I was on the bus and trying to get to the grocery store, I'd only eaten like 1,000, like a little over 1,000 calories. So I'm hungry, right? Because I actually did get to work out this morning. Woo! I actually got in a 30-minute workout this morning, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And so when I went to the grocery store, the first thing I did was I bought a Snickers, because I'm like, I'm gonna need something to hold me over, because I gotta go grocery shopping, and then I gotta take the bus home with all my groceries. And so that's exactly what I did. I ate my Snickers, and then I bought the ingredients that I needed. I got the ground beef, the potatoes, and then I got some more bananas for snack, right? And I got pecans, even though they're really high fat and high calorie, like nuts. I just like them, so I'll have a little bit of them as like a pick me up between getting off work and going home, right? Like along with my banana. I think that'll suffice to get me home and then not starving by the time dinner comes around. I also got bread because I do have cheese. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can make a grilled cheese for dinner sometimes, and then this week, like, maybe I'll hold off on the shepherd's pie until like Friday. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But I figured, hey, let me get some bread, because I can toast that in the morning and have something slightly heavier with my eggs. Maybe I can like fry the eggs and put it on my toast. I'm trying to figure out what's a good ratio of like carbs to protein to fat, right? Macros, man. And I probably should start tracking that. Anyway, I knew that I would be way too hungry and like too tired and honestly too preoccupied, because as soon as I'm done with this, I gotta edit some other videos. So I went to the ready to eat section at the Home Plus that I went to, and they had like the only sushi I ever eat. I don't even know what it's called, but it's just rice with like this sleeve of whatever that is over it, like with soy sauce. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. And it's the only sushi I eat. So I got that, but then I saw in a pack of 9 is like 1,000 calories. I was like, whoa, that's a lot. I remember the last time I got that, I ate all 9. So I was like, oh, okay. So I put 4 of them in a plate and I put the rest away. Maybe I'll take it for my lunch tomorrow instead of the frozen rice, just because it's there and it could be a heavier lunch for me, because then I'll have 5 pieces left, and I think that'll be good enough, honestly. So yeah, not really sure what my food plans are for the rest of the week. I did buy groceries that should let me be able to cook at home and eat at home. So yeah, but today felt pretty good. I was a little bit constipated. This might seem like TMI, but those are all like symptoms or whatever being on Wegovy, so I watch out for those kinds of things. This morning, just hella constipated, but I mean, it wasn't uncomfortable or anything, and yeah, I went to work. I did my thing. I had a great day with my kids. I'm always so happy to see them, and they're always so happy to see me. And yeah, I had a great day. I had a great day at work. I got everything I needed to get done, and then some. And we finger painted today. I let them mix the colors, and it was really it was just a really nice day. I really love teaching kindergarten. I gotta tell you, like, I know there's some people who really do not have the patience or like want to teach very young children, but I am not one of those people. I love teaching kindergarten. It is so much fun, especially the younger kids, the 4 and 5-year-olds. Oh, they are so adorable. One of them, like, he saw me when I finished my after school classes, because for my after school I don't teach my homeroom kids, I actually teach the older kids. He saw me in the hallway and he just started screaming, "Teacher!" And then he ran at me, like, just running in for a hug, and I just knelt down to let him come in. I was like, "Come here!" You know? Oh, it was so cute. Like, that little boy, and like, I know he looks at me and he sees like stars, and I same thing when I look at him. I'm just like, "Oh, you're so precious and I love you so much." So yeah, I deeply, like, I love my students. I love teaching. I love that age where you just introduce them, like, basically to the whole world. It's like they don't know about some like basic stuff until you teach them, and it's like amazing to be like, you're the first one who's telling them about that, right? So it's great. I love it. Anything else about being on Wegovy? I feel like my stomach is a bit flatter. I feel like the top part right under my breasts isn't sticking out as much, so I feel like maybe some of the inflammation has gone down, which I'm really grateful for. And I think I hit all my goals for today. Just about 970 calories, 104 minutes of working out. It's just like, that's me walking around and dancing with the kids all the time. And 14 times I stood up today. 14 hours in which I stood up and moved around. Yeah. So I'm like 30 calories away from my 1,000 calorie move goal, which I'll probably get from putting away all my dishes, because I washed all my dishes and I still haven't put them away. So I'll probably get those last 30 tonight from doing that. But anyway, yeah, so far so good. Just generally pretty happy on Wegovy, pretty happy with the results so far. Great feeling of just like being able to stay satiated, and that is great. So what I've got to figure out is how to feed myself sustainably and well, and to make sure I hit my macros. I need to look and see what my macros should be, because yeah, I think it's very important to still be very like health conscious, and as much as you can, even when you're using tools like Wegovy, or any other weight loss supplement. It's not a cure-all. Like, don't starve yourself into a calorie deficit, for goodness sake, right? Like, eat your 3 meals a day and have your snacks, eat your protein, be very mindful of what you're eating, be very mindful, very demure, right? You see how we're mindful? We're mindful of what we eat. We're mindful of what we put into our bodies. We're mindful of meeting our macros. I think that's what's really important. And I think that's also what's helping me feel like really successful on Wegovy, because I'm able to lose weight and do the things that I normally do, but without all the stress eating like component, like on top of that, like without the food noise, like trying to get me to stray away from what I'm trying to accomplish. Oh, and I had like 2 liters of water today, so that's another thing. But yeah, I will see if I can start tracking my calories. Not so much to track calories, but to track the macros. But we'll see about that, because it is labor intensive. It is labor intensive, and I do not like having to measure out every gram of tomato or cucumber. Like, I don't like doing that. But I also do need to get used to what 30 grams of something looks like too at the same time, right? So yeah, thank you for joining me for day 10 of Wegovy. Come back tomorrow for day 11, and we'll see how things go diet wise. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.